we're going to continue the MCP livestream that we did last week to, instead of just interacting with the MCP using Cloud Code, we can probably create like a kind of strategy using Agentic AI and the MCP server. I would like to present again the repo. Please give us a star here. It's very important for us. And we have a very good information to give to you. That is that we were accepted by Docker. So now if you go to Docker Hub, you go to the MCP servers, you will see that Hummingbot is here. We are officially supported in the Docker ecosystem. Finance and payments, you can see Stripe, Hummingbot, and Nasdaq. So we are with the big players. Let me show you how to set it up. Let me first start Hummingbot API just to get the latest version, to pull the latest image. Okay, we have the latest version, so let's run it. So now we have these three services, Postgres, Hummingbot API, and MQX running. If we go here, then the API URL will be localhost 8000, user and password. So the defaults are going to be admin. Save. If you go here to Claude and you go to developer and edit config, it will show you this desktop.json config. That is the one that I have open here. You need to pick the server that you are using. You only need to pass this information. Let me paste this here. I think that we need to restart Claude. Can you access Hummingbot MCP? Let's see, can you give Binance perpetual? So I have $15 here. It seems like it's not able to take the local host. Let me see if with Cloud Code it works. Can you give Binance perpetual? Yeah, it's able to. So it seems like I have an issue of a local host for Cloud Code. I will need to research about this, but probably I will come with a solution if you want to use Cloud Desktop. But for Cloud Code, it's working. But well, let's stop this Cloud and let's continue with this. Let's try to go long with $20, 20 USD. This is also interesting because this MCP call uses amount $$20, and the correct size is $20. But if I go long, let's say 20 bits, so it's not $20. And if the MCP call has a dollar sign, it will automatically do the conversion between dollars that each token is worth, and will determine what is the base amount that you need. So say, okay, go 50 bits. Now go short link 20 USD. Well, so as you can see, it's like in terms of capabilities, we can easily go long and short and do whatever. Some things like what are my positions? It's like you can start trading directly with this Hummingbot MCP in case that you want. It works with all the exchanges that Hummingbot has, so you can trade this on Hyperliquid, you can trade this on whatever you want. You can rebalance your portfolio, you can do a lot of stuff. I think that the next thing here will be, okay, these are like some primitives, and the value of this will be like how you can trade this on multiple exchanges, how you can manage your portfolio on multiple exchanges, all that stuff. So here I think that there should be like a mix of code and AI. For example, let's say that we would like to do a screener, right? If I say like, okay, get the candles of ETH USDT on, let's say, 1 hour for the last 20 days, and the market was trading. This graph is not so beautiful. Actually, it's really shitty. Overall, it's like you don't want Claude to do this all the time for you, or generate like operations with the math. That stuff is like something that you will probably want to write with code. The right thing to do is to have like a chance where you can write scripts with the AI. Like for example, let's write a script to download the candles of the markets that I am interested and process the information in this way, and then make the AI use that script when needed to perform some type of task, right? For now, it's like I have profit on the 2 positions, so I would say, can you close the positions? So as you can see, close the positions. So overall, by just talking about how the MCP is working, I think that is working really well. I think that the next thing that we can do is to try to put this into a program. Let's say that we would like to create a small agentic system. Okay, let's see if I have Ollama running here. Ollama. Let's create a new one. Let's go to cd ub init agent. Let's install the basic things that we need. ub add Pydantic AI. We also need to add Hummingbot API client. Let me put my OpenAI key. I'm doing this in another screen so you cannot see my key. Load.dem AI key print OpenAI key. Let's try to connect to the MCP server. Try to create a simple agent. If we run this, hopefully our keys. The good thing is that our key is working. Let's try to see if we can connect to the MCP server, right? In order to connect to the MCP server from here, we should just need to add this server here, MCP server, and here we can use the same command. So here we can say set cloud.json MCP ser. So we will need this stuff, and I will say to Claude to edit this because I don't want to do it. This is the config of replace the config of MCP server .py. So now we should be replacing that stuff. So now here also in the agent we should say that tool sets server, and now instead of asking this I can say, let's give like some instructions. Can you Binance perpetual 20 USD? Okay, let's see if our program can do something like this. Let me see if we can integrate it with Logfire and see step by step what it's doing. And then, okay, now we can see this. We have this Logfire stuff. Agents. Okay, systems and MCP server. Okay, Sonnet. Save. Improve. Well, it's improving our app a little bit. This thing seems like it's not expected. Here is like instrument Pydantic AI. Okay. Well, it seems like it's adding a bunch of stuff. Let's try to run it. Okay. Running tool. Get prices. Let's see what we can see in here. We should be able to see now stuff. So we have the run here. Oh no. I will move it to XRP liquid. Here we are paying. So Logfire is an application developed by this Pydantic team. Consolidate all your logs in one application. It's like using Prometheus and Grafana or something like that to see the logs, but it's very easy to integrate. For example, for the AI agents, you just need to put Logfire instrument Pydantic AI. For normal programs, like for example XRP Liquid, that is the one that we are running, I have logs for all the things that are happening, so I'm very confident. For example, for the backend, I have logs for all the processes that are happening. I have logs for production, for staging. I also have dashboards. And all these dashboards are constructed based on queries. And also has MCP. So you can connect this to Cloud Code. And while you are developing, Cloud can use the MCP of Logfire. Let's review the program. This is really nice. It abstracted this into a training strategy. So you can pass an agent and a strategy prompt. Create the agent with the MCP server. Perfect, very simple. But well, let's run this, and I would like to show you how it really works with Agentic AI. So you see Agentic AI now says main application, starting training agent, MCP initialization, is initialized it successfully, agent initialization also. Here we have some issues, running two tools, exception place order, it failed, perfect. Okay, the mean notional size for link is $20, so that's why it's failing. I successfully opened a long position on PID of $20. Would like me to adjust the order for linked to meet the minimum required attempt. Well, that's really nice. See, okay, this order is open, and let's improve the strategy prompt here to say if the order it passes. Okay, so let's see if this now it works. If we run this, it says that I don't have enough USDT, but it's false because I have 15. Set the leverage and link, and let's see if now it's finally taking it. You see, now the short was placed for $21 to meet the minimum notional size. Leverage 10 to 20. Okay. So well, perfect. We are running the first AI trading bot with Hummingbot, guys, with simple instructions. So I think that is really cool. I think that we can do much more. This is a very vanilla example, and I think that we can go for something like a while true, how this training strategy can incorporate the data. Here, for example, get the portfolio balances and the get positions. If it's something that you're going to do all the time, we can just pass it into the prompt. It's like we don't need to make the AI agent decide to get the balance in that case, unless that he needs to do it for some reason, right? So there are things that can be abstracted into things injected into a prompt, and things that is okay to use a MCP to define them. But I think that we can define like a prompt template where we say, okay, these are the rules, these are the data that you need to collect, all that stuff. And remember, if you are new to this Tapion, remember that Hummingbot is an algo trading framework designed for high frequency trading, but here we are using the Hummingbot API that basically lets you do like low frequency stuff. What we can also do here for this agent prompt is to deploy a bot with a certain strategy and control that bot. So that would be like a mixture between using AI to take decisions and running a high frequency trading bot. Well, actually we first need to integrate Hummingbot API with the gateway. So later on we can just place liquidity ranges through the same API. Once we do that, and we integrate some good data sources in the Hummingbot API for DEXs, I think that the game is going to be very fun, because playing the meme coin game, making an agent decide the range, plays the range automatically on the hot trading memes. So yeah, will be fun to see all that stuff. Bye bye.